Welcome back to Brand the Future. He's Colin Carroll.
She's Leslie Chan.
I hope you had a great Halloween. Last week we mentioned something about a costume contest. Colin, who won the Brandy/Costume Contest Award?
Well, when we talked about this costume contest, you submit your costume onto the blog and we'll feature you on your show. Well, there was only one person that actually submitted such a blog, and that person was Libby Bish. She blogged about the Frosty Parrot. It's a new frozen yogurt shop in Blacksburg.
Apparently, for Halloween this year, two girls dressed up actually as Frosty Parrots.
And you know, naturally, this led a lot of people to ask, what the heck are you? What's a Frosty Parrot? Where is the Frosty Parrot? So that I can imbibe excessive amounts of this frozen yogurt.
This is a really good example of social marketing, which is using people to spread the word instead of communicating it directly like a message.
And that way it's a lot more engaging, and Libby actually brought up a great idea to have other restaurants use people and incentivize students to dress up as their brand or their logo or their food for Halloween, give them a deal if they dress up, because that would spread the word as well.
I mean, a company actually already does this in Blacksburg, which is Chipotle. This year, instead of trying to dress up like a burrito, they had people dress up as farmers, and then you got a good deal on a burrito.
Great job, Libby. It's not just the fact that you were the only costume blog, but you were very insightful as well. You win this week's Brandy Award.
Ow, ow!
And Leslie, the word on the streets is that Libby is a fellow ginger.
Colin, have you been doing some Facebook stalking again?
Well, no comment, but for next year, for your Halloween costume, I've got a great idea for you, Libby. Or should I say, Wendy?
You're beyond creepy. Let's move on and talk about the faculty spotlight. We know that the marketing department here prepares us for careers. They have professors that have industry experience, but some professors still go above and beyond. Colin, who am I describing?
Well, it sounds a whole lot like Dr. Richard Buehrer. The beloved marketing professor is attempting to develop a sales program at Virginia Tech. He does an awesome job of giving students real-world experience. Twice a year, he brings students to buyer-seller role-play competitions.
I think this is a really valuable experience because if you think about it, in the interviewing process, you're selling yourself.
And this competition that I went to was one of my favorite experiences of college, in large part because of Dr. Buehler's passion for sales.
My father and mother were both in sales, and of course when I took a retail job, my father said I was on the wrong side of the table. I needed to be on the sales side to really make any money, but I never really took that advice. I should have. Virginia Tech has always held a strong interest to me. I have family here, I have a son that teaches here, 6 grandchildren here, and it's probably the only place in the world my wife would have been willing to move. So I accepted a challenge to come down and try to build a sales program, and I feel after 1 year we've met with some success. We have now 3 sales courses that we're running, personal selling, buyer-seller, and Salesforce management. Plus we're looking at sales internships, so if students can complete all 4 of those courses, we're looking at trying to develop some type of certificate or concentration in professional selling. We are now at Tech competing in 2 different national sales competitions. We're competing, in fact next week we're competing in the Russ Berry National Sales Challenge at William Patterson University, and in the spring we compete at the National Collegiate Sales Competition at Kennesaw State down near Atlanta. When you start working with students during that process, you see them from knowing absolutely nothing about the sales process to where they're very keen on what they're doing. In fact, the team last spring went over and above what I thought they could do. I mean, I was so impressed with that team. Realistically, 80% of marketing students or more are going to end up in a sales career. In fact, the data coming out of the Challey Group suggests that over 65% of all college graduates end up in a professional sales career. So why not take courses in sales as an undergrad and prepare yourself for that?
Thank you, Dr. Buehrer. He's actually still looking for students to compete in the National Collegiate Sales Competition. So if you're interested, it's March 2nd to the 5th, and you can send him an email for more information.
It looks great on a resume, and it'll be one of the best experiences you ever have. December grads, you're going to be getting an email pretty soon. It's called an exit survey. Don't be a bunch of lazy turds. Just fill the thing out.
It's really not that long.
Until next time, she's Leslie Chan.
He's Colin Carroll.
Thanks for watching.